so ring ring, we're doing the phone session, okay? So Saraswati, the computer's making noises. Did you get the email that I sent you with all the tapping points?
Yes, I did.
Great. Now I just want to make sure that there's no distractions around you and that you've got some water and tissues in case you need them.
Yep. Check.
Great. All right. Now, tapping on the karate chop point, I just want to go through the points with you. So the karate chop point is that part where you go karate chop on a table. So it's underneath the little finger, that fleshy part of the hand.
Yep.
And the next point is the top of the head. So right at the crown, the top of the head, as if you're a puppet on a string.
Yep.
Like that. Then the start of the eyebrow. So above your nose, the hair of the eyebrow. Then the corner of the eye. So the outside corner of the eye, and it can be either eye. I usually use my dominant hand. Okay, then the bone under the pupil, under the eye. Got that?
Yep.
Then the fleshy part under the nose. Then under the lips, and this is called the chin point. It's the crease of the chin. But it's called the chin point. So that's chin. Then collarbone. So if you feel along your collarbone and under your throat, there's two little knobbles, the end points of your collarbone.
Yep.
So I want you to come down and slightly outwards, diagonally, about an inch. And there's two little hollows there. And you can tap on that with one hand. I put my thumb in one and my middle finger in the other and tap on that with one hand. And you can sort of feel like going through your body when you tap that. Yeah. And then under the arm into the rib cage, about 4 inches down, or 100 centimetres. Is it centimetres? 4 inches into the rib cage. And they're the points that we're going to be using, which are the body points. All right?
Yep.
So I want you to start on the karate chop point and just start tapping there. And while you're tapping, I want you to just start talking and telling me what it is that you want to work on.
Okay. So I want to work on my emotional reaction to some distress that my son is in.
Okay. All right. Now, when you think about seeing your son in distress,
Yeah.
where are you feeling that in your body?
In my throat.
In your throat. Okay.
And I just feel teary.
Yes. So the emotion is
Hurt for him.
Okay. So even though
I've
I've got this hurt for my son
got this hurt for my son.
and I'm feeling teary
And I'm feeling teary.
and I feel it in my throat,
And I feel it in my throat.
I accept myself
I accept myself
and all my body's reactions
and all my body's reactions.
when I see my son
When I see my son
feeling hurt
feeling hurt
and emotional.
and emotional.
Okay. Even though I've got all this hurt in my throat,
Even though I've got all this hurt in my throat.
when I remember seeing my son
When I remember seeing my son
feeling emotional
feeling emotional.
and I can feel his hurt,
And I can feel his hurt.
I accept myself
I accept myself
and all my emotional reactions
and all my emotional reactions
to my son feeling hurt.
to my son feeling hurt.
Top of the head, all my emotions.
All my emotions.
Eyebrow, I can feel it in my throat.
I can feel it in my throat. I can feel it in like my lower jaw as well.
Okay, my lower jaw, yep. And corner of the eye, and just continue telling me if something shifts or something else comes up, because it's about you tuning into this for us to be able to dissolve it. So anytime anything else comes up, just tell me about it.
Okay.
So under the eye, feeling it in my jaw and my throat. So you repeat that.
Feeling it in my jaw and my throat.
Yep. Under the nose, I can feel all this emotion and hurt
I can feel all this emotion and hurt
as I tune into my son.
as I tune into my son.
Chin point and all his emotion and hurt.
And all his emotion and hurt.
Collarbone, I can feel for him.
I can feel for him.
And I feel that in my jaw and my throat.
And I feel that in my jaw and my throat.
All my hurt and emotion.
All my hurt and emotion.
All my teary emotions.
All my teary emotions.
when I see my son.
It's when I see his eyes,
His
like
eyes.
being kind of red and bloodshot, and like he's trying to fight back tears, and he's talking to me, and I can just see his eyes all tear up.
Yep.
That kind of, my heart just goes.
Yeah. Okay. Under the arm. I can feel my heart going out for him.
I can feel my heart going out for him.
Top of the head. When I see his bloodshot eyes,
I see his bloodshot eyes, his tear-filled
eyes. Yeah.
eyes.
I can see he's holding back the tears.
I can see he's holding back the tears.
Eyebrow. I can see he's holding back the tears.
I can see he's holding back the tears.
Corner of the eye. I can see he's struggling to hold back the tears. And I'm connecting with his pain. And I can feel it in my heart. All these tears. Keep tapping. All these emotions. You've got the tissues there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Under the eye. I can feel his pain. All his pain when I see the tears welling up in his eyes. And my heart goes out to him. Under the nose. My heart goes out to him. All my emotions, seeing him upset. Chin point. Imagining as I'm tapping on me right now, that I'm also tapping on him for all his emotion and tears. Collarbone. My heart's going out to him. I know that he's suffering. And I want to help him and tap on him. So imagining that I'm tapping on him for all the emotion he's feeling. And as I tap on him, helping him to release his emotion, I know I'm releasing mine. Under the arm. Tapping through his points.
Tapping through his points.
Top of the head. For all the emotion he's feeling.
For all the emotion he's feeling.
Eyebrow. So imagining what's he feeling.
Are you asking me or I'm
Yes.
just imagining?
Yeah.
Asking?
Yeah, asking what.
I think his heart's breaking.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just that heartbroken, helpless,
Mm-hmm.
powerless.
Yep.
Just the pain of him seeing, someone he loves
Mm-hmm.
in deep pain.
Yep. To the corner of the eye, he's in deep pain.
Deep pain.
Under the eye, helpless.
Helpless.
Under the nose, powerless.
Powerless.
Chin point. Seeing somebody he loves in pain.
Seeing someone he loves in pain.
Collarbone. His heart's breaking.
His heart's breaking.
Under the arm. When he sees someone he loves in pain.
When he sees someone he loves in pain.
Top of the head. His eyes welling up with tears.
His eyes welling up with tears.
Eyebrow. All the pain he's feeling.
All the pain he's feeling.
Corner of the eye. Him feeling helpless.
Him feeling helpless.
Under the eye. Feeling powerless.
Feeling powerless.
Under the nose. When he sees someone he loves in pain.
When he sees someone he loves in pain.
Chin point. He's feeling what I'm feeling
He's feeling what I'm feeling.
when I see him in pain.
When I see him in pain.
Collarbone. And I want us all to be able to release it.
I want us all to be able to release it.
So like a domino effect. We're all tapping.
We're all tapping.
Mm-hmm. So that we can dissolve it all together.
So we can dissolve it all together.
So I'm lining us all up.
So I'm lining us all up.
And as I'm tapping on me,
And as I'm tapping on me,
I'm also allowing the energy to be felt by him
allowing the energy to be felt by him
and felt by the person he loves.
and felt by the person he loves.
Under the arm. We're all tapping together.
We're all tapping together.
Top of the head. Tapping for pain and helplessness.
Tapping for pain and helplessness. And
Eyebrow.
fear.
Yep. Eyebrow. Tapping for fear.
Tapping for fear.
Corner of the eye. Fear of the unknown.
Fear of the unknown.
Under the eye.
It's fear that this isn't going to change, that there's no resolution, there's no solution.
Yep, all this helplessness, there's no resolution.
All this fear, there's no resolution.
Yep, under the nose. All this fear that there's no resolution.
All this fear, there's no resolution.
Chin point. All this fear, we can't see resolution.
All this fear, we can't see resolution.
Collarbone. All this fear, what if there's no resolution?
All this fear, what if there's no resolution?
Under the arm. All this fear, we just can't see any resolution.
All this fear, we can't see any resolution.
Top of the head. I wonder if there's a resolution and we just can't see it.
I wonder if there's a resolution and we just can't see it.
Eyebrow, because of all this fear.
Because of all this fear.
Corner of the eye. Maybe there's a resolution out there somewhere and we just can't see it yet.
Maybe there's a resolution out there somewhere and we just can't see it yet.
Under the eye, because there's all this fear in the way.
Because there's all this fear in the way.
And I just want to dissolve the fear and helplessness.
I just want to dissolve the fear and helplessness.
For all of us.
For all of us.
Under the nose. Dissolving the fear, the helplessness, the heartbreaking.
Dissolving the fear,
Helplessness. Heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking.
Chin point. When we see someone we love in pain.
When we see someone we love in pain.
Seeing the tears welling up in the eyes.
Seeing the tears welling up in the eyes.
Seeing bloodshot eyes.
Seeing bloodshot eyes.
Collarbone. Seeing the pain in their bloodshot eyes. Keep tapping. Tissue's good. Seeing the tears welling up in their eyes. Seeing their red bloodshot eyes. I want to relieve the pain in me and them. Keep tapping, dissolving it as I'm tapping all the fear. All the fear trapped in all of our bodies. The fear that there's no resolution. The hurt and the heartbreaking. We're all feeling it. And we all want it to dissolve. No matter what the circumstances are. The fear and the helplessness and the powerlessness isn't serving us. And I want to release it from my body,
Release it from my body,
from my son's body,
my son's body,
and from the person he loves' body,
from the person he loves' body.
under the arm. It's time to process and release it,
It's time to process and release it.
because the fear serves us no good.
Because the fear serves us no good.
Top of the head. The hurt and the pain.
The hurt and the pain.
I want to dissolve it all.
I want to dissolve it all.
From my body
From my body
to my son's body,
to my son's body,
to the person he loves' body,
the person he loves' body,
and to wherever else it needs to go.
and to wherever else it needs to go.
Eyebrow, just like a domino,
Just like a domino.
as I tap it out of myself.
As I tap it out of myself.
Corner of the eye, as I see the hurt and the pain in the tears in his eyes,
So I see the hurt and the pain and the tears in his eyes
and his heartbreaking
and his heartbreaking.
under the eye. As I'm tapping, I'm releasing mine and his,
As I'm tapping, I'm releasing mine and his.
like a domino effect.
Like a domino.
Under the nose, which releases his loved ones' pain and hurt and heartbreak,
Which releases his loved one's pain and hurt and heartbreak.
like a domino effect.
Like a domino.
The more I tap on mine,
The more I tap on mine,
I see my energy clearing.
see my energy clearing.
I feel my energy clearing.
I feel my energy clearing.
And as mine's clearing,
As mine's clearing.
collarbone, it's connected to theirs,
And it's connected to theirs.
and theirs clears too.
And theirs clears too.
Sending that clearing energy
Sending that clearing energy
all through all of us,
all through all of us
and wherever else it needs to go,
and wherever else it needs to go.
in time, space and place.
In time, space and place.
Maybe there is a resolution.
Maybe there is a resolution.
We just don't know what it is yet.
We just don't know what it is yet.
And the more we release the fear, the hurt, the heartbreak,
The more we release the fear, the hurt and the heartbreak,
the more it may come into focus.
the more it may come into focus.
Under the arm, releasing the fear, the hurt and the heartbreak.
Releasing the fear and the hurt and the heartbreak.
Through me, my son and his loved one.
For me, my son and his loved one.
And anywhere else it needs to go.
And anywhere else it needs to go.
Deep breath. Water.
Tissues.
Tissues. How are you feeling? How's everyone else? Through time, space and place, through this phone. Needed to be done, didn't it? How are you feeling when you now...
This feels so real. I thought you just touched me then.
Yeah. We did, energetically, through the domino effect.
We've gone
energetic
5 years into the future, you'll be able to do that with phone.
Yeah, that's right, we will. Yeah. Okay, so you could see that even though I didn't see her, I could hear and know when she was upset because I was tuned into her energy anyhow. And we just kept going and kept going and kept going. And you don't, doesn't matter that they're not repeating back to you because you know that they're upset. You just keep saying the words for them until she just joined in once the upset diminished. So karate chop point just tuning into now. I gather that when you were seeing the red eyes and the bloodshot eyes and the tear-filled eyes holding back the tears, that was really triggering you.
Yeah.
And how is that now when you imagine that?
It's reducing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was probably triggered to a 10.
Yep.
I'm probably at a 5 or a 6, but I feel like it's like coming down as we're
tapping.
talking. Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
If I really tuned into it, I could, feel like it's still.
Yep.
Sensitive.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So even though it was a 10 out of 10,
Even though it was a 10 out of 10,
when I imagined seeing my son's tear-filled eyes,
I imagine seeing my son's tear-filled eyes,
those bloodshot red eyes,
those bloodshot red eyes,
and I could feel his heartbreak.
I could feel his heartbreak.
I know that my body is processing this now.
I know that my body is processing this now.
I give my body full permission to process it even further,
I give my body full permission to process it even further,
knowing that my energy is connected to my son
knowing that my energy is connected to my son
and his energy is connected to his loved one.
and his energy is connected to his loved one.
And as I clear my energy,
And as I clear my energy,
seeing him in pain
seeing him in pain
and heartbreak,
and heartbreak,
I'm clearing his,
I'm clearing his,
seeing his loved one in heartbreak and pain.
seeing his loved one in heartbreak and pain.
And I accept myself,
And I accept myself
and this whole situation.
in this whole situation.
We're learning lots from it.
We're learning lots from it.
I accept myself deeply and completely.
I accept myself deeply and completely.
Top of the head.
Can I just say?
Yes.
It's also like got a real helpful charge on it. When you were saying and everyone else,
Mm-hmm.
because there's other people
Yeah.
connected to everyone. So
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm keeping that.
Okay,
That's
keeping
really
that going.
helpful.
Good.
You say that.
Yes. Yep. So top of the head, sending the energy out to wherever it's needed.
Sending the energy out to wherever it's needed.
This clearing energy
This clearing energy.
to all the people that are connected with this energy
To all the people that are connected with this energy.
that require this clearing
That require this clearing and healing.
and healing. Yep. Eyebrow. This healing energy,
This healing energy.
corner of the eye, it's really needed
It's really needed.
under the eye. And part of me is thankful that it's all happened
And part of me is thankful that it's all happened.
under the nose to bring it to a head,
Bring it to a head
chin point, so that we can clear this.
so we can clear this.
Mm-hmm. Collarbone, sending the energy out
Sending the energy out
to wherever it's required.
to wherever it's required.
This clearing energy that my body's doing,
This clearing energy that my body's doing
that's connected to everyone else.
that's connected to everyone else.
It's like a domino effect.
Like a domino effect.
We're reducing it,
We're reducing it,
allowing it to process.
allowing it to process.
And as the day goes on,
And as the day goes on,
it'll process even more.
it will process even more.
Under the arm, allowing the day to go on
Allowing the day to go on
and everything to process naturally.
and everything to process naturally.
Taking a deep breath. So how's that feel now?
Yeah, much better.
So can you allow that process to continue through the day now?
Yep.
And does that feel okay? So when you tune into his teary, bloodshot eyes,
Yeah.
can you feel the processing happening over there as well?
I feel calmer.
Mm-hmm. So just know that with your energy that is connected, as you're processing, you're also sending that processed energy through the whole domino effect, through everyone connected with it.
Yep.
Great.
Okay.
All right. So get back to me through the day,
Okay.
and then we'll work on it further if we need. But trust that the process is still occurring, and tap along whenever any other aspect comes up.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Cool.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.